Well, we are so glad today to have Leslie Olson with the Children's Museum of Indianapolis here to give us a sneak peek at a really cool exhibit. Is that the best way to describe it?
It is an exhibit.
Yes.
It's a permanent exhibit.
All right.
Do you love space?
Oh, who doesn't? Yes.
Have you always wondered, what would it feel like to be on the International Space Station?
That would be really cool. I am nowhere near brave enough to actually do it, though.
Well, all you have to do is come to the Children's Museum and you'll be brave enough.
Awesome.
Because on Saturday, June 25th, we're opening Beyond Spaceship Earth. It is a 3-component gallery exhibit that was in part designed by NASA astronaut David Wolf, who is a native of Indiana, and who conducted 7 spacewalks and spent 167 days in space. So if anybody knows space, he does.
Yeah.
And he's helped really make a replica of the International Space Station. So you'll go in there and you'll see what it's like to be in a non-gravity atmosphere. You know, Velcroed to the wall to sleep. How do they eat? How do they wear these huge gloves, which you get to put on, and then do really intricate work? You know, things like that. It's a very interactive exhibit. And then from the space station, which is really incredible, you'll go into the planetarium and new space object theater.
Okay.
Now, we had a planetarium. This has kind of been recreated, and every few years we're going to feature a very iconic space object, and we're opening with the Liberty Bell 7, the real one.
Yes.
The Liberty Bell 7 was piloted by Gus Grissom. It was the second manned spacecraft in the program in 1961. It was recovered from the Atlantic Ocean. And in our exhibit, it will rise up from the floor, it will spin around, there'll be a whole planetarium show about it.
Oh, wow.
And then from there you can go into the Astronaut Wall of Fame and find out all of the astronauts and engineers from Indiana or who have Indiana connections and learn a lot about them as well.
Well, Leslie, it sounds like fun for the entire family. Is there an age, I guess, where children should be before they're able to see the exhibit?
Well, you know, what we pride ourselves on is being intergenerational. So we have things like you can dress up and pretend to be an astronaut.
This is really cool.
You know,
too,
if you're 3 or 4, put on an astronaut helmet and find
or
out
if you're
what
26
it
or
feels
27.
like. Exactly. But if you are a grandparent and you lived through the 60s and the space program, then you're going to love it as well. So it's for everybody.
Well, Leslie, if people want to find out more about the museum or about the exhibit, what's the best way for them to go about doing that?
childrensmuseum.org. Pretty simple, straightforward.
Straightforward and very cool. Leslie, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having us.
No problem.